back to another Spartan update. I'm Augustine Magapan.
And I'm James Tronzik.
There's a lot of exciting things coming to you this April, and hopefully you all enjoyed your spring break.
But before that, we would also like to talk about some things that went on before the break.
For example, we had an awesome Black History Month in February, sharing all the wonderful things that African Americans did throughout the course of our history.
We also had an amazing Women's History Month where we talked about some very impactful events throughout the history of women.
Let's take a quick look.
As you all remember, February was Black History Month and March was Women's History Month. But just because those months ended doesn't mean we should stop celebrating Black and women history. With that in mind, today I'm going to be talking about two of my favorite people, Rosa Parks and Dora Carrington. Rosa Parks fits into both Black and Women's History Month. As you know, she helped initiate the Civil Rights Movement alongside Martin Luther King Jr. The boycott lasted more than a year, which unfortunately led to Rosa Parks losing her job and being arrested multiple times, along with a lot of other people who took part in the boycott. Rosa Parks played a big role in gaining civil rights for African Americans, and we will forever remember her for that. Another person I want to talk to you about today is Dora Carrington. Dora Carrington was a remarkable artist who wasn't only born during Women's History Month, but she died during it too. Carrington's mother was all about being ladylike and following the rules of the Lord. Carrington hated being a woman, and she rebelled against being a modern woman of the 1910s. She chopped all her hair off, dropped her first name, she even questioned her sexuality. This all led to major attention in school, her differences making her popular. Although her mother wasn't so thrilled with all of this and wanting to pursue art along with that, she sent Carrington to art school, helping her talent excel. Who knows, maybe without her mother we wouldn't have her amazing art and story today.
By the way, wasn't there something with Red Ribbon Week also?
Oh yeah, want to see the video?
Yeah, sure.
So what are the origins of Red Ribbon Week?
Origins of Red Ribbon Week is that it was created as an awareness campaign that brings light to the dangers of drugs in America. The National Family Partnership organized the first nationwide Red Ribbon campaign. Since its beginning in 1985, the Red Ribbon has touched the lives of millions of people around the world. The Red Ribbon campaign came in response to the murder of DEA agent Enrique Kerman, when angered parents and youth in communities across the country began wearing red ribbons as a symbol of their commitment to raise awareness of the killing and destruction caused by drugs in America.
How has the pandemic affected drug and alcohol use?
So, the pandemic affected 13% of Americans because the usage of drug helped them cope with stress and emotions related to the pandemic. As of March 21st, 2020, alcohol sales have increased 55%. This shows how many people decided to take the wrong path to help with stress and emotions. If you or anyone you know is choosing this method, it's best to get off this method and find healthier ways to cope with stress and emotions related to the pandemic, such as talking with a friend or guardian, finding a deeper interest in a hobby you like, or getting some fresh air and going for a walk or a drive.
Now enjoy the rest of the video.
Hi, I'm Nida, and this is You Aren't North Fed. A few different clubs are having events and sales at North. Let's take a look. The Grade Council of the Class of 2023 is hosting a tie-dye event on Friday, April 16th. For $12, you can tie-dye an item of your choosing, and tickets are available on My School Bucks. The Class of 2024 is having its first ever sock sale. Socks are only $10 a pair, and the sale runs from April 5th to April 16th. You can buy socks using the QR code or the link in the flyer. Finally, the Class of 2025 is having a Mother's Day sale. Shop the Body Shop online by scanning the QR code, not only to find the perfect Mother's Day gift, but to support the Class of 2025 as well. Hope you're all caught up to speed with announcements. Have an amazing rest of your day from us at NorthFed. See you next time. Bye!
Hello everyone, this is your quote of the day, and today's quote is, "This is the way I see it. If you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain." And this means that the good often comes with the bad, which means that if you want to see something good, you often have to put work into it.
Hey yo, my man Rayon, what's up?
I got it, Elaine. Take a look outside. It's that time of year again. Beautiful weather.
Exactly, and you know what that means? It's time that we get some fresh air. What do you have to speak on that?
I completely agree. This time of year is stressful for everybody with finals and everything.
That's why I play sports. Baseball is at the same time as these finals. And speaking of baseball, my season starts in 2 weeks, so I can really use it as an escape.
That's dope. And although I don't really play sports anymore, I used to play soccer avidly. I do like to skateboard around the park, and I love having picnics. So even if you don't play sports, it's still good to get some fresh air.
Exactly. Speaking of fresh air, there's still daylight out. Let's get some fresh air right now.
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Peace.
Ethan, peace!
Oh, hi, I'm just for you. As the weather changes, we turn our attention towards the spring. When the temperature rises and the days get longer, we hear the crack of a bat from a baseball diamond. Batter up!
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Ryan Ostro, and to jump into spring, why don't we look at some new albums coming out within the next few months? Let's start off with the French metal band Gojira releasing their 7th studio album, Fortitude, on April 30th, 2021. On to an artist I know absolutely nothing about, Travis Scott. He's supposed to release an album titled Utopia sometime this year. Like I said, no clue about anything of this artist. And lastly, looking over to Weezer, of all bands, releasing a new album called Then Weezer on May 7th, 2021. Alright, that is your tune time. Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you for watching Spartan Update.
Hope you enjoyed it and hope we see you next time.
Ciao.
Bye.